All right. Welcome to another episode of How to Draw Doodie Life with your host, me, Vera, aka Samuel, aka the Crazy Man, host of Catch the Craze podcast, independent comic creator, and creator of Doodie, There's Nailing in My Toilet, which is launching on Kickstarter September 20th. And I would love for you to sign up and help us get to 100 signups. We're at 44. Thank you for the four newest people who have signed up yesterday to support the launch of the campaign. I appreciate every single one of you. So today we're going to be drawing Doodie sailing. Since yesterday he was underwater, today he will be sailing. So without further ado, let's start the show. Hi, I'm Vera. Wait, hold on. I'm Vera. Well, we're both Veras. Anyway, welcome to Drawing Doodie, where I take my favorite character, Doodie Uranius, from There's an Alien in My Toilet, and I put him in all sorts of costumes, from your most iconic characters to just a pirate or even Thundercats or a bandit. Well, every day I take Doodie and I have fun, and I'm glad that you're here to have fun with me. If you have time, please check out doodiesworld.com, and if you like this episode and every episode before it, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, and let's start drawing. All right, so as I said before, There's an Alien in My Toilet, issue number 3, I, Chihuahua, is the third installment in the series of There's an Alien in My Toilet, where this time Doodie escapes the woods and gets into a home. So he meets Herman the Chihuahua. There's a task force after him, lots going on. But that's not all. In this campaign, there's a second story that's available as a stretch goal to be unlocked. And that stretch goal is Doodie's Monsters on Planet Cthulhu. Now, this is a 24-page full-color story. I just finished page 18. I'll start 19 sometime tonight. And this is a 3-spread cover. So you have the option, when unlocked, to get the single cover, which is King Cthulhu sitting on the throne, or all 3 covers, which on the right-hand side, you have Doodie and the Monsters. On the left-hand side, you got Cthulhu's army. If you sign up today for the launch of the Kickstarter, you will get this digital print. All you have to do is let me know that you signed up today and send me your email address, and I'll send you this digital PDF download of Doodie's Monsters on Planet Cthulhu. We're just like that. So that's going to be so awesome. I'm excited about that. Also, I, Chihuahua, which that's the cover there on the left, that's the standard cover, but there's also a variant cover, which is Here's Doodie, right? Because Doodie's finally getting into a house. So I wanted an homage to The Shining, and because Halloween's right around the corner, it was just fitting to create something where Doodie is a little maniacal and he looks a little scary. So I'm excited about that as well. And for everybody who backed issue 2, the packages arrived today. So they're going to arrive sometime today, and I start packing everything tomorrow to start shipping out to you guys. That's also exciting. But if you're in the Texas area, in Arlington, are you going to the Comic Fest next week? I will be there, booth number 25 in Artist Alley. I hope to see you there. It's going to be exciting. And for attendees at the show, stop by my table. You know, if you come to the show and sign up for the launch of the Kickstarter, I have a gift for you at the table. So come and see me, booth number 25. Look for the banner that says There's an Alien in My Toilet, or the Art of VeRA. I will be there. Having fun, doing commissions, and signing copies of my books. So without further ado, hey, what's up, Creators Outlet in the house? Without further ado, we're going to start the show. Let me get some music going. We have 2 live shows tonight, so join me tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're live shows with Rodney Fike as he talks about Roadkill Rampage, which is currently on Kickstarter. And then at 8 o'clock live Eastern Standard Time, we have Sebastian Bonet, which he'll be talking about his art, his Patreon, and his podcast, Nerds It Around. So that's going to be tonight. And then tomorrow morning, join us at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Morning Brew with the Crazy Crew. Bring a cup of coffee, sit down, relax, and join us on a lively discussion on experts. You know, everybody claims to be an expert. So what does that make you? We'll be talking about things trending in the comic book world and more, and taking questions from you. So join us every Thursday morning. And if you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe, hit that like button, give us a thumbs up. Let us know how you feel about Catch the Craze podcast. Truly appreciate it. So what you see there is what I did yesterday. So yesterday, but we want to go back before we go forward. So let me go over to the big screen. What's the volume on this? Hold on a second. That volume is at 34. I wanted at 29, 30. I'll just lower it in my ear. Okay. So this was yesterday, but so Doodie's been on a mission. Doodie's trying to find supporters for the campaign. And it started with this one, Doodie in the desert. That was the first initial scene. Doodie's in the desert. He's like, I was told that if I come to this desert, this spot, I'd find supporters to sign up for my Kickstarter, right? And then somehow they convinced him to climb the highest peak in the desert, and said, if I climb this peak, I will find supporters, right? Then they said, well, you have to go into the cave. So then he goes into the cave to find supporters, right? And then because it was so dark in the cave, he ended up on a waterfall, right? Falling, plummeting. They said, but if you get to the bottom of that waterfall, you'll find supporters. And then we ended up with him underwater. And there's the note, and it says, keep swimming and you'll find supporters. So now it's only fitting to give Doodie some form of swimming tool, a raft, a boat, something, so he can sail. So that's what we're going to do today. I know where I want to start, don't know where it's going to end, but I'm glad you're with me. Let's have some fun today. All right, so I want him, let's get him here first. I'm going to put him here. Oh, that's not what I want. That's too dark. I want a lighter pencil. There you go. I'm doing 20s. All right, cool. So this is right. I'm gonna put this like this. I'm gonna put him in some sort of vessel, right? Actually, he only has 2 fingers. I don't want to give him 3. So this is gonna be like this. Right, so I'm gonna put him in some sort of vessel, right? And I got the gut, right? But the vessel's gonna be like this. And this guy, it's probably won't even be a vessel. I'll probably just put like a bucket or something that he's floating on, right? Maybe Doodie doesn't even have a boat, right? Maybe he has like some sort of right, and they're telling him, you gotta, right? He's looking. He's like, where are these supporters? You know, I was told that I'd find them here. So yesterday morning, we started the day with 40 supporters. Actually, yesterday morning we started with 38. You know, doing the live show, the live stream yesterday, the art stream. When I ended it, we were at 40. So 2 joined yesterday morning, but then total of 4 additional signed up. So bringing us to 44. So I do definitely appreciate you. We're getting closer to that 100 mark. This is going to be the biggest event yet for Disneyland in My Toilet. And Doodie, I mean, you have a double feature with Doodie's Monsters. All right, I'm putting him inside this thing, and it's going to be floating, so the partial it will be underwater. You know, and you know, it's gonna like wood, whatever. So he's gonna be floating on this thing, and the water's gonna be back here, right? Waves. So let's see. I'll put his hat on. Well, but first let me get the eyes. All right, and eyes, and he's like squinting. Check where are those supporters, right? And Gotta get the hat going. What's great about when you draw a character consistently, he's like, you start getting into a rhythm, and your speed starts growing, and that's what I feel like I've gotten into a rhythm, and I've gotten faster, which is helping me because some of the pages that I'm drawing they're getting more elaborate with the world building for Doodie's monsters. There's some really cool scenes that require a lot of detail. So I'm going to give him his backpack back, right? So he's got his backpack back. He recovered it after he fell into that swell of water. He's got the cantina. Get that cantina there, or whatever the thing that he had hanging there last time. And then he also has the rope. Right, so he still has to have the rope. So I'll have maybe the rope going inside there. All right. All right, he had a strap on his arm. This is boom. All right. So a little thing for his watch. Here he had those armbands. 1, 2, 3. He has his finger straps. Right? Can't forget all that stuff. He also had on this backpack, he had a sleeping bag, right? So make sure that's still there. All the elements that I know he had on the last one. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so now let's go in ink. Let's go 17s. Let's go to pens. 17. I think 17 is good. I'm gonna zoom in a little. I'll start with the hand first since it's covering everything. I'm actually gonna go to 15 because 17 looks too thick. This is going to be a big week because starting tonight, or actually tomorrow, I start packing all of the Kickstarter rewards. My goal is to have everything out of my house and shipped to all the backers by Saturday. And then I'm going to be spending most of next week doing some paintings for the for the Comic-Con, the Arlington Comic Fest. So I'm going to be doing some cool paintings, one-of-a-kind originals for the show commission stuff of Doodie. So I got these acrylic markers to work with, which is pretty dope. I got a bunch of small canvas, like 5x7 canvases. Somebody working. So if anybody's been watching, you know that I've been doing a lot of Doodie renditions, like Doodie as Lionel from Thundercats and Doodie as Batman. So I'll be doing that in the singular paintings that I'm going to be selling at the Arlington Comic Fest. I'm actually looking forward to this. It's my first time going to be there. I'm at booth number 25. Nice size booth. My wife will be with me. It's gonna be fun. doors open from 12 to 7 on day 1, which is a good time slot. So I'll get there around 9:30 to set up. You know, make sure I find a Starbucks on my way there. Get my venti. Hey, what's up, Oscar the Grouch? Is that Oscar? No, this is not Oscar the Grouch. What's up, Inferno Mustard? This is Doodie. And yeah, I can survive at any Comic-Con with power bars and coffee. Peanut butter power bars and coffee always will get me through the day. And crackers at time. I love, I can have plain Ritz crackers and get through the day. Two of my neighbors just had their roofs done. One neighbor, their roof was done in one day. They must have had like 20 guys on top of that roof. The other neighbor, they're finishing up today, but the second neighbor, their roof was a lot more elaborate. They had all of these trimmings and extras. So the guys just finished now, but that's pretty dope. The size of their roofs, and that they were able to complete it so quickly. Okay, let's. Get that watch. All right. Okay. There's belly. All right, let's get this backpack going here. So this is going this way, but you got that piece there. All right. And that goes that way. The link is in the summary. If you go to doodiesworld.com, you'll see Doodie. Doodie is my character from my series There's an Alien on My Toilet. Yeah, this is a promo piece that I'm doing for issue 3 of the Kickstarter that's launching in September. Doodie's basically been traveling the world to try to find more Doodsters, supporters of the campaign. So every day I've been coming online, drawing Doodie in a different scene. It started with Doodie in the desert, and then it was Doodie rock climbing, and then Doodie going into a cave, and then falling on the waterfall, then underwater, and now he's sailing in search of backers and supporters to sign up for the launch of the Kickstarter. Oh. Thanks, buddy. I don't need that. Oh. This is just a strap. Let's take out the pencil so I can see what's going on here. All right, I want to close up any gaps, any holes. That could stay like that. All right, cool. Now we can drop some colors. Let's create a folder, bring that folder underneath, make that the source, add a layer. Let's get his colors. Let me erase some of this stuff. Okay, let's get the eyes. All right, let's get the clothing, add that into another layer. The shirt and the straps are the same color. Oh, you know what it didn't do? That's what it didn't do. Gotta add his finger straps. there. Okay. Now I can add that. All right, let's get that darker in there. All right. Okay, and then the book bag is the book bag straps, that color. Oh, I see an error there. Oops. There you go. And then the book bag itself is a different color brown. So I can zoom in because I see some spots. Close up those little white gaps. Okay, so, but I also didn't do Alright, and I think this cantina, or what's this? This is also, I hear my dog trying to get in now. The canteen is, they're the same color. And my dog is so rude. He just walks in, opens the door, doesn't say a word, doesn't say hello, and then leaves it open. Those are gray. And then the rope is like a, I forgot the color of the hat. Mouth. Okay, let's zoom out for a second. All right, let's get that wood. Is it a separate color? Almost like a, yeah, that's a good color. Make it a little darker on the inside. And then the top. And then this is like a copperish. All right, maybe a little darker. Yes, okay. All right, so we got that fundamental part down. Let's add the other stuff. Multiply. Zoom in. Okay. So here, do the same thing. Multiply. Oops, I want it darker. There you go. That's better. Ah, same brother. I see what I'm doing here. Get some of that recessed lines inside there. Right. Get thicker under here. And then think about that for a second now. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Let's go up, do lighten. Maybe a little lighter. There you go. And this is zoom out a second. All right, so we have that fundamental there. So now we have to get Doodie in some water. So let's move this, create a new layer, and let's get some colored water in there. Nice. We'll go with some vibrant blues. That's all right. Let's hide him for a second so I can drop that color in. Okay. It's going to be two separate layers. One in front of, so that it seems like the tub that he's in is floating. You know what I want to do? I think I want to do that. I didn't add that. I'm going to add that separately. Let's try something real quick before I continue with the water. Let me do brown. I want to do I'm going to play for a second. So this is going to be I'll move it over anyway. So I'm going to do this. give him a flag of some sort, you know, that he's or some sort of like let's hide Doodie for a second. Move that over. You know, like yeah, it's twisted. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to and then maybe I'll do some rope around that. And let me just drop the colors in that. Right. Let me add some spray paint. Hold on. This is what happens when I get something in my head. They just right. Let's get that light in. Right, and then let's get some of this. It is wood. Still want to show those recessed lines. Then what I'll probably do a layer above it, I'm going to do like rope. Makeshift Doodie style type stuff, right? Rope holding it together. Right, and let's zoom into that. Let's multiply, get that spray paint, get it down to 15s. And again, I'm just trying to have some fun with it. I know it's some loose rope, but it is Doodie. Some squiggly rope, but let's zoom out for a second. All right, so he has that rope, but then he needs to have a sail. So let's create that sail, and the sail would be tied on to here. Oh, I'm so far out. The sail's going to be tied on like a knot here. That's too light. That's too dark. I want the sail to be lighter, like a tannish. There you go. Right, and say the sail's like below in that way, right? So he has another knot here. And that sail's going to be, you're not going to be able to see the back of it, but there it is. Oops. Oop. Oops. Boom. Boom. Real quick, let me drop some color in there. All right. Get some color here, and then I'll do some detailing. All right, so let's multiply spray paint. All right, so we'll get a little darker in the center. A little darker in the center to show like something going on here. That's a little too dark. There you go. That's better. There you go. Better. And we'll do some right. Again, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just trying to show the winds are blowing. You know, he's got his sail. Lighten. Get a bigger brush. All right, I'm just trying again. Let's get him back here. Let's get that whole piece. I gotta put. All right, let me get a folder. Let's get this whole piece in that folder. Let's move that around. All right, let's do it like that. All right, so boom. Looks like he has a little sail action going on. He's trying to find his way. All right, now let's get that water going. So we have that. I need another layer in front of this one. Let's go over, create this blue. Maybe, yeah, do that same blue. Hold on. Can I just do a layer? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't like that. Okay. Hide you for a second. Hide you for a second. Drop that in. All right, bring it back in. There you go. So you got that water action there. Okay, so you got a layer within a layer within a layer within a layer. And now we gotta make it look like something. All right, so let's do that one first. Let's create a layer, multiply, spray paint. Let's hide this for a second so I don't see this. Yeah, I just want to see this for a second. A little darker. Right. And then we go to another step up. Light in. Go with some white. Get this a little smaller. I want to be able to separate that from the one behind so I can see what was happening. So this one behind, multiply. I'll do the same type thing where spray paint, get bigger, right? Right, and then lighten, go up, smaller, right? Don't have to be crazy. You just want to create the illusion that there's some water there. Let's I can wind up taking this. Let's create a folder here. Move this folder up here. All right, this, put it in a folder. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that folder and paste that folder. And then I can move this folder and what I could do is put this like right here. Tightly Control T, rotate a bit, right? Instead of having to draw that again, I'll add another wave or something, you know, and I can do that again, Control V, and what I can do with that one is I can bring it behind this one, boom. And so now creates another wave back there, right? So now I'm adding some elements without having to redraw it over and over and again. But what I want is, let's get some sky. And let's do, what color sky? I want yellow, blue. I'll make it sunny. Let's see. See, this is the part that I don't like. So let's get rid of that. Let's hide everybody. Let's drop the sun. Okay, that does that light. All right, cool. Okay. So we got that element, and then I can play with that by adding a layer above it. And let's say that it's lighter towards the bottom and sunnier towards the top. So maybe I'll do a blue-ish. Let me get my spray paint. Right. I can do that. But you know what? I want to see the waves more, so I don't want the blue there. So let's go there. Maybe. Or, because it is sunny, let's do an orange glow. Orangey type. Maybe the sun's setting. Who knows, right? Yeah, that's better because it brings that out a little more. Let's get some clouds in there. Get some clouds. Go with white. And maybe with the clouds, get some orange, or maybe a little grayer. Add a little gray into the cloud mix. Right. I'm gonna try something else here because I have this. We'll see. Where is it? It's in brushes. Here's my brush. Maybe a little. Let's flash this way. Maybe behind. Right. Then, because it is sunny, we need to add some sort of, where is he? Is he here? No, he's here. There he goes. All right, so because it is sunny, we're going to add an overlay. Get my spray paint. That's not working. Move this overlay here. Actually, here. There it is. but I don't like that, so let's erase that for a second. Try it again. Go back to spray paint, to overlay. So we said that we wanted like a goldish, right? So he's gonna have the sun in his eyes, right? Maybe a little more yellowy. And that's that one. That overlay. This is what, Doodie? Okay. Okay, and let's go with this overlay. Same thing. Right. So there's a little sun action going on in his eyes. Make this a little bigger. There. All right. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Lighten. Sorry, lighten. All right. So it started off Doodie going on an adventure. He received a note. It said, hey, if you go into this desert, you're going to find supporters for your Kickstarter. He went to the desert. Then it says, wait, but hold on. You have to climb the top of that peak, the highest peak in the desert, in order to find supporters for your Kickstarter. So he went up to the top of the peak. Then it said, wait. If you go into the cave, they're in the cave. That's where you're going to find them. So he goes climbing down into the cave, right? So because it's dark in the cave, he ends up on a waterfall. And they said, don't worry about it because they're at the bottom of the waterfall. He's like, okay. So then he ends up on the water. And they said, there's another letter. You're going to find supporters on the water. He says, all right. So now they said, if you sail across the seas, you're going to find them. So now he's out there trying to find supporters. In fact, I didn't even do that. Gotta get that in there. Where's that stick? Is that this? No. Where's that? Is that this? No. This? No. This is not that. Is this? Where is that? Here it is. Okay, this is the one I want. What's this? All right, I need to overlay. Spray paint. And this is what? That's that. Oh, what's this? There it is. Okay, so that's done. So this is Doodie sailing across the seas, trying to find supporters for his campaign. So if you haven't signed up already, please do. Let me zoom into that so you can see it in full. And there's just, again, these are just me having fun, finding other means to promote my campaign for Designated My Toilet, which is launching on the 20th, issue number 3. So we're up to book 3, which is crazy. Launching on Kickstarter September 20th. Issue number 2, everybody who supported that, the packages arrived today to my house. I start packing all your books and sending them out by Saturday. So sign up, the link is in the chat. We're trying to get to 100, we're at 44. Yeah, we had 6 new people sign up yesterday. So thank you all so much for signing up for the campaign. And remember, it's a double header. It's not only Chihuahua, which is issue number 3, but there's also Doodie's Monsters on Planet Cthulhu. And so there's 2 books available on this campaign. So it's going to be really a lot of fun. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and recommend it to a friend. With that said, this was How to Draw Doodie Sailing. I am your host, Sam the Crazy Man VeRA. I'll see you tonight live as we are interviewing Rodney Fike to talk about his campaign at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be talking about Roadkill Rampage. And then at 8 o'clock, we have live Sebastian Bonet talking about his Patreon, his art, and his show, Nerds Around. So 2 live shows tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, join us for the Morning Brew at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys have a great day. Peace. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that like button. Share it with a friend. And pick up a copy of Designated My Toilet on doodiesworld.com. See you next time. Have a great day.